Hey, good morning. Don't make this mistake. Please don't make this mistake. We're going to talk about this morning the best way to grow your business. Don't do it. Don't make this mistake. Now, let me slide this over here like I should. All right. These are some things you don't want to do when you're trying to grow a business. So I know if you are on my entrepreneurs out here, I know you need to listen up and you need to hear what we're going to discuss this morning. I hope that you had a good Juneteenth yesterday. It is June 20th, 2024. If you're listening at this later, and if you have any comments and if you have any questions of me about how to grow your business, and if you want to connect with me or get in the group or just know when I do my next live, just DM me or either just comment below that you want more information and I will send you that because Saturday I'm going to do a free workshop and we're going to talk about it's going to be 9 o'clock Saturday morning. No, I take that back. I got another commitment now. It's going to be if you send me the link, I'll let you know what time because I know I had to push the time up because I mentioned to you this week that I was going to do a free workshop Saturday. So, in any rate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you everything you need to know in detail. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be a free workshop, so you need to make sure that you got your laptops and your computers together. And in case we can sit there and I can explain some things to you if you have a few questions. So we'll be breaking that up in sections on how we're going to go ahead and break that down. So hey, and if I'm looking away from the camera, y'all, I got multiple cameras going here, so I'm not just looking off in space. I just want you to know that because sometimes I do that, but I got some other connections going on. But the best ways to grow your business, and now we're going to talk about them because I know everybody is for the most part, you know how to kind of start your business in a sense. But if you need some more detailed information, I got a free course and a free course and on my link on pushyourdream.com. You can find out how to do that. It's free and I give you some more details about that. But what I am finding out, a lot of you think you know it all. I know. It's funny to me, but no, you think seriously. You think you know it all sometimes, but a lot of things in business you really don't know the details of. So you know the surface stuff, and I get it. I understand it. And you sometimes you be all over the place trying to get things together. But let me tell you something: business is spiritual. Business is it's so divinely your calling on life, and it's so serious that God said, you must do it in decency and in order. That's just the bottom line. So y'all get your act together and you can accomplish some things in life. That's all I got to say. And be approach, be able to receive coaching and be able to receive somebody that knows a little bit more than you or somebody that knows something that you don't know. Allow them to open your heart and your mind and your just open yourself up to learning. That's all I got to say. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and just talk about the business, how to how to grow your business. And then there's a few things I want to talk about organically and inorganically. Now let me define the organic ways that we can, you can discuss. We're gonna talk about briefly the increase in your sales and improving your customer service, and then we're going to talk about expanding your product line. We'll talk about those in inorganic. There's inorganic ways that you can partner with someone. You can do a B2B and that kind of thing. We'll briefly talk about that, but it's just do remember all of these that I'm discussing, they get a little bit deeper than the surface stuff that we're talking about. So you have to connect with me if you want to learn more how to do it and you want to come up with a systematic plan for yourself. But there's steps and there's processes to get there. So if you're deciding whether you're going to write a book or whether you're going to do, you're going to want to do events, whether you're going to sell something, whether you're going to get your online boutique, whether you're going to whatever kind of business you have, you want to do a speaking business, whatever your heart desires, a lawn care business, I don't know. You want to drive trucks, you want to do whatever it is you want to do. This is no way around the strategies of getting it done and getting it done successfully. So where you can grow your business. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is, how do you increase your sales in your business? You increase your sales with you gaining more customers for one, and then you can add you can add on to your you can come as a way, let's say a complementary product you can add to your business that way. That's another way you can do it. And one the first thing that's my train of thought on something. I was going to say something else. But the first thing that you need to do with if you're going to increase your sales is the people that you're already selling to, you have to educate them on the product or service that you've already given them, and then educate them on further, because if they buy one product from you, there's still room for growth in whatever product they purchase from you. There's still room, there's still something else to know, there's still something else to learn. If you got a physical product, if you have one item, I'm sure, let's say for instance, we always like to use the hair industry. If you sell somebody some shampoo, what goes along with that shampoo? The conditioner is going to go along with that shampoo, and something else is going to go along with that shampoo. It all depends on what's going on with the client and what are their needs. And then also, when you are when you are doing it that way, you still need to talk to them, like I said, and continue to educate them. And then they'll see why. Because you don't have to be salesy. You can educate people on why they need what you have. Just like you may talk to somebody about it, you talk to your customer about the benefits of them needing what you have. And if you sold them something, it won't be hard to sell them something else. And then sometimes too, this is a good one too. You can you can always get them, know their problem. If they're having other issues, solve the problem that they have, know what's going on with them, talk to them, get in touch, let them tell you, what they need. Sometimes that can increase your sales as well. And then looking and finding out what's going on, and that piggybacks on what else I was going to say too. And then you will expand your product line, because 9 times out of 10, if one or two people are having certain issues, this is pretty much, you pretty much can find an audience that can use what you have. Okay, now, and then also improving your customer service, giving them, that's where you can stand out from your competition, because everybody, a lot of businesses want to just get the money, get the money, get the money, and they don't care about the customer. Get the money, get the money, get the money. Case in point, and I'm telling you, in the hair industry. Okay, hold on one second. In the hair industry, just say for instance, if someone would come up with, let me see what I think. Yeah, like let's say a beauty supply store. A lot of these beauty supply stores that are in the, around, they don't have good customer service. They only want to get your money. They'll follow you around the store like you trying to steal something, and then at the same time, they won't even allow you to exchange anything. And I know some things, you can't just, you have to have your limit on certain things that you willing to refund and that kind of thing. I get that. I do understand that. But what I'm saying is, hey Monica. So what I'm saying is, you have to make sure that you are giving good customer service in that at that arena. And so anyway, what I need you to do is also, let's talk about organic growth. Now, organic growth is going to, like I said, the B&B kind of thing. Now that is, I'm sorry, inorganic growth. So that will be, the inorganic growth is going to be when you do like a B2B or something like that. Let's say, for instance, if you want to do a contract with a company, you will prepare yourself to get there. And then if you want to do government contracting, you will prepare yourself to get there too as well. Now, with a government contract and the just the B2B, those are two different approaches. And with a government contract, mainly 9 times out of 10, with that, you're going to need a business plan. And I'll talk about that quite a bit. Y'all know that. So when you've written a business plan for someone, and for yourself, or you've written a business plan for the company that you want to do business with, that increases your chance of possibly getting a contract, because you know which way you're going to go, the directions you need to go in. And then also with the B2B, you got to reach out there. You got to start, that's when you got to start researching. And if you don't do it yourself, you need to hire someone that can do that as well. So you need to do that. So hey, so you need to do that. So anyway, okay. So yeah, so what I was going to also say is give you, okay, all right. Now, The next thing about inorganic growth is going to be outside of the B2B. I mean, outside of the contract and the B2B, you will kind of know what's going on with your competition, so where you guys can maybe collaborate, and you may have something in the area of your your business that may complement what they need, and you guys can merge together, and then that way both of y'all can grow the business. But then you have to kind of see what it is that it's got to be something totally different, but it will complement the customer. And then too, the reason why, because it can always be that, and I'm gonna tell you this, and this is, we're gonna start right here, and this, we'll start right here on this video. What I want to also let you know, once you do that, because a lot of times, just think about your competitor, and if you approach them that way, see, you may have something that they may need that they don't have time to kind of go back, and they're not going to go behind your back and try to start the business or whatever, because it may require them to do too much to do that. So then that way they don't have to do all of this. We got to launch this and launch that. Sometimes it's better to work with someone that have already launched something, and then you go in and you guys complement each other and work together, right? Okay, let's say for instance, let me see. Let's just say for instance, Target and Target, however you want to call it, they merge with, I'm just thinking, let's see, Home Depot. Let's just say that. Okay, so if they decide they want to do something, big, or they may want to have some of their products, Home Depot's products, kind of like, I'm just using an example. It's a wild example, but I'm just using it, in their store. Target is not going to come up with all the systems and the way they do it for is, want to Target want to introduce a home department to their store. What they'll probably end up doing is they'll kind of contract with Home Depot and put a section in their store, kind of like they have now. They do something for the most part they have now, and they may have just partnered together. I'm not really sure. I need to kind of research that and see how did that take place. And see, they didn't have to do all of that, although it's still retail too. I'm sure Home Depot has a better way of getting the products and the services, and though for those particular products, that they have in this store, and can partner with Target and have that section, right up in their store with them. So, and it just may be better because they know they've been in the industry a long time, probably a little bit more than Target, because Target didn't expand. Target didn't always have those that expanded session in there section. They didn't have that in their store. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. And those are just a few ways for you to grow a business, organically and inorganically. So, you know, that's it. So if there's any questions, I will see you. Thanks for being here. And over here in IG, thanks. Hey. Yeah, thanks for being here. And so anyway, I want to just say thank you once again. And y'all have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, whatever it's going to be for you. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. And I am going to get back to what I was doing here, doing some work on some projects. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully I'll see you Saturday. Like I said, just DM me or comment if you want to be a part of Saturday's workshop. Okay. Yeah, it will be live. It will be on Zoom. It will be private. It won't be on social media. Give me a let me know, and I'll send you the link once we go ahead and create it. Okay. All righty. So I am going to get ready to go. Love you. Talk to y'all soon, and have a beautiful morning. Bye-bye.